Hello and welcome to Thinktech. This screencast is going to show teachers how to use the Teacher Kabob tools in a live lesson. You'll notice that I am logged into my account, and across the top of the screen I have all the apps to create tasks. Below I have my folders with all my organized lessons. For now I'm going to open up a task that I already have launched, and I could show you that it's launched. Here's the code. And I have 9 students so far who have begun to participate with this lesson. If I click on the magnifying glass, I could show the code. I can copy that so I could use it in other places. But what I want to showcase to you is that here I have this lesson. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's fifth in the lineup. And my students have begun to answer this. So if I toggle this, I could see their names, but I'll leave it off for now. I could even hide the question, giving a little bit more space on the screen. Or I could hide the responses. So during a live lesson, my students can have that wait time before they see other students' responses if I'm using the classroom projector. Up at the top of the screen, you'll notice the triple dot or the Kabob button where additional tools for the teacher are located. First, let me show you that I could add a timer. This is great in trying to help students keep pace or help the teacher keep pace. I could use one of the quick buttons to start an automatic 2-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute, or 15-minute timer, or I could type in some unique number that I want, like maybe 2 minutes and 37 seconds. And as soon as I press start, the timer will appear in my screen, and you'll notice over here to the right-hand side, I can see that I have my timer moving. I'll close this now to hide it. And then I'll toggle over to a student response where that same timer is moving right along. So on the student screen, they will have the timer. It's not necessary to have it turned on with the projector because the students will see that at the top. It doesn't have some annoying buzzer or whistle that will alert things. It's just helping everyone keep on pace. Within the Teacher Kabob button, there's also another tool that's really helpful. And you can see right now, Thinktech has it defaulted to enable or allow student navigation. It's turned off. So the default is that students have to go one step at a time, one task at a time. But as soon as I click this button to turn it on, it will allow students to have the chance of going forward or backward in their tasks. So I'm going to do this again so you can see it. Right now it's on the first task, and I could now click forward to the second of 7 or third of 7 and so forth. And I can click the previous task. You'll see, this is a ranking question, so if kids thought they had an answer that they wanted to work on or they got something from a different question, they could do that. This is another kind of polling question, more of a survey question, which represents a belief here. I was working on a unit in my social studies class, but you get the idea. If the teacher decides to turn off that function, even during the task, they could disable the choice. And now if I click back to the student screen, and this is only the first of 7, it should not allow me to go backwards to the second. So as soon as that page refreshes, it's going to eliminate that chance. So this short video tutorial was trying to show teachers the Kabob button, at least 2 of the choices in the Kabob button, the timer and the student navigation tool. I hope this helps.